What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to make a YouTube channel from scratch. All right, this is obviously, I already have the content recorded, so that gives a kind of huge advantage, but I'm going to show you how to schedule all the videos, how to add proper end screens to them and annotations, and what end screens and annotations are, and how to do the tags, and how to figure out what tags you should put in your videos in the first place. We're going to cover all of that. So at the beginning of this video, we have a channel that has been created, and that is it. There is nothing on the channel. There is no cover art, or there's no profile picture or anything. It's just there, right? So we have all of this content, and we're gonna create all of it, or we're gonna upload all of it. I have about 30 Let's Plays of GoldenEye and Perfect Dark that I did ages ago, and I'm gonna see what happens if I schedule them to this YouTube channel and have the YouTube channel be kind of automated for the first like couple months of its creation. So this is because I believe that there's a balance. You can't post things too often. Like, it's better if you already have content, it's not as good for your channel to just post all of it at the same time as it is to spread it out over a schedule. All right. So we have about 30 videos, and what we're going to do is set up a schedule for them to get posted in order, and they're going to post probably every other day. So we're going to have one video on Tuesday, one video on Monday, one video on Wednesday, and one video on Friday, published at the same time. And this is because it's really important to, like, you got to think of your YouTube channel as kind of like a television show, and it's really important that it has regularity in it, because most of the people who are viewing have kind of like schedules in their life. So if you want them to be able to look forward to when your next episode comes out. So in order to do that, well, it really helps to know when the next episode is going to come out, right? And these are not great Let's Plays at all. This is literally videos that I made when I wanted to get started in YouTube, and I was like, okay, I'm really uncomfortable on camera. I got to get over that and just do over and over and over and over and over again. So take all these with a grain of salt. But anyway, let's stop chatting and let's get started. So first I got to disable this webcam and then re-enable it on the screen page. Properties, activate. Alright, sweet. So I should be back now. You guys can see me. Awesome. This chair is a little higher than the other chairs I'm used to. Sorry, I'm using a different chair, but alright, let's not worry about that. Okay, so first things first, you gotta have some good music, or something to kind of distract yourself a little bit, but in a good way, to keep you paying attention. So now what we're gonna do is open this tab, and we're gonna go to youtube.com. And from here, we have our different channels, right? So what you can do is switch an account, and you can have multiple YouTube channels. So now we're going to go to Gully Games. And all that I've done on this is just made the channel. It literally has nothing else done to it, aside from uploading the videos. And the reason that I uploaded the videos already instead of doing it in this tutorial is because it would just take way too long if I had to also upload all of the videos. So I'll show you. We'll go to this Creator Studio thing, and I'll show you how to navigate and the basics of it in a second. I just want to show you that I have these 30 videos, see? And they're all Let's Plays of GoldenEye and Perfect Dark for the Nintendo 64. So what I'm going to do is schedule all of these, and then also show you how to use TubeBuddy, which is a tool that enables you to relatively, like, really quickly add end screens, and it enables you to post your YouTube videos in a way that they're going to get way more traffic. It's really, really, really useful, and it's kind of like the standard for a lot of people. All right, so now, what's the first thing? Okay, I'm assuming you guys don't know anything about YouTube, okay? So there's this thing called the Creator Studio, all right? And there's actually another one that they're going to replace it with at some point in the future called YouTube Studio Beta. So it might be in this format. Like, when you guys see this video, it might look like this. But right now that's just in beta, so I'm not going to do it. The Creator Studio is like the hub of all of your videos. So if you're thinking about doing a YouTube channel, it's really good to just have, like, go to the dashboard on the Creator Studio, and then go here and just have it bookmarked. That's a really good kind of first step, because I find that it's kind of irritating to go to YouTube and then to go over here and then to make sure you're in the right account, and just do all it. I just like having like quick access to the part that is when I'm on YouTube to watch videos or do something, then I use youtube.com. But if I'm doing it from like a creator's point where I'm trying to manage my channel somehow, it's better to have this as the start page, because then honestly, it's really easy to get distracted if you go to youtube.com before coming here. So I really encourage you to have this as a link, just because then you're not going to get distracted by any of the videos you're recommended to watch and suddenly find yourself 15, 30, 45 minutes later without doing what you intended to do in the first place, okay? So the Creator Studio is where you manage most of the videos, all right? And you can click on this video manager here. And this is going to show you all of the videos that you've uploaded recently. It's going to show the date if they're scheduled and allow you to do some other things, all right? And my interface may look a little bit different than your guys because we have this extension called TubeBuddy, okay? And I'll get a little bit more into TubeBuddy and show you how to set it up, because right now all that I've done is just install TubeBuddy. I haven't logged into it yet. So what it does is it just kind of changes the layout of some things in YouTube and adds buttons. So if you're seeing buttons that you're not seeing in your page, it's probably because you don't have TubeBuddy installed. And TubeBuddy's great. It really, really helps expedite this whole entire process. So before we get into TubeBuddy, what I want to show you is the things that TubeBuddy helps with, but if you're doing them manually, okay? So we're going to go to one of our videos. And then you'll see that right off the bat, there's info and settings, enhancements, audio, end screen and annotation, cards, and subtitles. As a new YouTuber, you're almost only going to use info and settings, end screen and annotations, and cards. Okay? The reason that you're doing this is just because, like, this is almost everything you need is on this page. You don't really need to worry about all of this stuff. And it doesn't make sense to just try and learn absolutely every setting that's available to you, when the most important thing for you to be doing as a YouTuber is to be uploading regular content, right? Even if your content isn't up to quality, you getting in the habit of doing it is going to give you the experience necessary to create that content. Really try not to worry so much about, like, oh, if it's up to par. Just keep getting in the habit of doing it regularly, because then inevitably you get good at it, because you just do it over and over and over again. Whereas if you obsess about the quality too much, especially at the beginning, you're going to find that you just don't post as many videos. Like, you post drastically less videos, and in turn your audience just takes longer to grow, which increases the chance that you're going to give up because you're not as motivated. The consistent growth of subscribers really helps kind of push you and keep you interested, you know? So it's important. But all right. So TubeBuddy mostly helps with two things, and those are end screens and annotations, all right? So let me explain, and actually not really annotations. We're only going to deal with end screens and cards. So first, to describe this, the best way to do that would actually, sorry about that, the best way to do this is actually just to show you. So we're going to go to a YouTube video, and I'm going to find my YouTube channel. Jack Pittman, I don't know. GSP, I have tons of GSP videos, right? All right, here we go. So now, there, I'm going to disable the sound so it's not confusing. But all right, right off the bat, the video starts, right? And then in the top right corner, there's this little eye thing. And somebody can click on it, and then there's these two playlists, right? That is annotations. Yeah, this is annotations. So it's a way to kind of get people who watch one of your videos to watch more of your videos, all right? And obviously some people never even notice that's there. There's a point that if we watch it, it's going to pop open a little bit, and there'll be a very short little dialogue. I'm not sure. There we go. See how it's just popped up and it says over 300 other videos? So it's the same thing. It just shows you, you can choose like one particular video, or you can choose a playlist, that kind of thing, right? So let's see. Now we're going to go back. That is a card, okay? That's that little dot there. And they're really important to help kind of, like I said, it's important to use cards and end screens and tags in order to get the most out of your videos. They're going to reach the most people. Obviously, when your audience gets bigger, your videos will reach way more people, but that doesn't matter for now. So now we need to talk about end screens. And an end screen is that thing that you've seen probably way more, right? So that thing that just popped up right there is an ad. This is an end screen. So towards the end of the video, a bunch of links show up on the screen, right? And if you were like a proper YouTuber, unlike me, you would like have them laid out properly. But I just kind of added them to videos after I made the videos, so that's why they're like covering my face and that kind of thing. But you can have up to 4 of these elements here, right? So this allows you to subscribe. These options here allow you to either watch a playlist or watch a specific video, right? So in this situation, I have one here that recommends a video using YouTube's algorithms that the YouTube thinks the person will want to watch next. And then the other 2 things are these 2 playlists. And what I try and do is, as a YouTuber, you realize that your most recent videos get way more traffic than any of your old videos. Like, very few people actually go through and watch your older videos. You will have some percentage of people who do, but it's much smaller than the people who watch most of your videos, right? So what I try and do is I add my videos to like a playlist, and the idea is to randomize it as you watch it. And I have a link to that playlist on every single annotation and end screen. And the idea is that I can get some of that traffic who would never watch some of my older content to watch some of the older content, because the reality is that there's a lot that they could benefit from. They just don't watch it because it's not new, right? So I try and push people that way. But, you know, you can do whatever you want. You can push it to a particular video or anything. So those are set up usually by going here into end screens and annotations. And then you find, like, you use this to figure out where you want the elements to show up, and each element is one of these things, right? So you can add up to 4, and then you just add them. I'm not going to show you how to do this specifically, because we're going to use TubeBuddy. You only have to do it once, and then you can just apply it to absolutely everything. You set it as the default, and then you just kind of apply it, right? So what we're going to do is now log into TubeBuddy, because as you can see here, it says TubeBuddy sign in required. Click here. I haven't signed in. This is what it's going to look like when you first install TubeBuddy. After you install it, you have to kind of make an account, basically, right? So we're going to do that. I had already done it with another account, but we're not going to worry about that. So now what we need to do is give TubeBuddy access to our YouTube account. This is going to allow it to actually like make changes to things and edit things, which is what we want. Because it's just like giving that data back to us, you know what I mean? It's very, very useful software. Okay, so now we have successfully signed in to TubeBuddy. Awesome. And I used the paid version of it on my my main channel. I think for this, I can just use the free version. And I'm going to try and use the free version until I get to a point where something wrong happens, right? So we're going to show a little bit of the differences. So this is like, honestly, a lot of information and kind of confusing. You don't have to click on this, and don't worry about it. I know it's kind of intimidating at the beginning. All that you need to do with TubeBuddy is you can just be at this info and setting things here, right? On this main page, which is what you were going to be on anyway when you're uploading your videos. And then you just click this little icon, right? And so then you have a template set up. You click Apply Template. And then you have an end screen set up, and you click Apply Template, right? It's really simple. And then that does what you would have to set up each time manually using these. And if you use the paid version of TubeBuddy, then you can apply all the end screens to all of your previous videos, and like it just saves you so much time, right? So much time. But we don't have the paid version, so we're also making the videos now, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Okay, so next what we need to do is we need to figure out what kind of keywords we want these videos to have. And keywords can be kind of confusing. It's very similar to like a lot of other platforms, like especially dropshipping on eBay for me, right? You want to use keywords that are going to help people find your video. Keywords is one of the ways that people find your videos in the first place. Once people start viewing your videos, then YouTube kind of pushes them. But the keywords really help it be figured out and found and identified at the very beginning, right? So it's important to use good keywords. And this can be kind of misleading and confusing, just because it's hard to determine, okay, what's a good keyword. There's a lot that can go into it, right? What I recommend that you do, and what we're going to do, is take advantage of the autocomplete in YouTube, right? So these videos are Let's Plays of the game GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64. A Let's Play is when you play a video game and you do a commentary as you're playing. Obviously, you don't have to do a commentary. There are Let's Plays where people don't talk, but a lot of it nowadays is about your personality, and it's about kind of your humor or how your outlook, your perspective on the video game, not just the video game itself. You and the video game kind of do this dance together, right? And that's a good Let's Play. So what we need to figure out is, all right, let's play GoldenEye. What do people search for with this? Okay, so people search for let's play GoldenEye 007 N64, Rogue Agent Reloaded 007. So there's references to 3 or 4 different games here, and the one that we're talking about is for the Nintendo 64. The game is called GoldenEye, but people will search for 007 as well. But what if I just search for GoldenEye? What's going to come up? Okay, so GoldenEye N64, GoldenEye 007, theme, speedrun, soundtrack, N64 soundtrack, Tina Turner, source, trailer. Tina Turner, interesting. I guess she acted in one of the GoldenEye movies. Or it's a skit? Maybe it's a skit. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have a little bit of a sense of what people are searching for, and really you want to have your first keywords be these kind of, basically what shows up in this list that is relevant to your search, right? So you can also do GoldenEye LP, but that doesn't, so that's an indication that not many people are searching for this, right? Because there's no other auto-completion or anything like that. So what else can we search for? Let's play 007. GoldenEye. Okay. Let's see. Nintendo 64. Okay. What? No. N64 shooter. Okay. Shooting games. Best N64 shooting games. Okay, so stuff like this might be good to populate the list with as well. I think that it's best to use the search here in order to find keywords that people are already searching for, instead of trying to kind of predict and guess what keywords yourself, right? Another thing that you can do is look at the keywords that the other people posting videos are using, right? So let's look for a GoldenEye Let's Play. GoldenEye N64 gameplay. And let's go with something that's got a lot of views. Okay, so this one has a lot of views. Oh, interesting, and it's the whole playthrough. Huh. Interesting, okay. So let's see what they used. We're going to take the URL, and then we're going to go to betterwaytoweb.com. And we're going to type the URL in here. And this is going to pull all of the tags from their video. So this video doesn't actually have a whole lot of tags. And I've noticed that, like, a lot of videos that are actually quite popular really don't have a whole lot of tags. I'm kind of surprised. I've found videos that have like 4 or 5 tags. Okay, so let's look at some more videos. Here we go. Watch Mojo is a really well-known channel. Let's just see, as an example, what their tags are like. Okay, so they added the names of all of the video games that were included in here. Jet Force Gemini, Perfect Dark. Oh, a lot of these are really good games. But they don't have anything interesting. Oh, sorry, no, I'm babbling. I apologize. Okay, So now we have an idea of what kind of keywords to use. So we're going to split the screen up, and I'm going to go to YouTube, and we need to figure out how to make like a kind of default, right? And I apologize, I might take a little bit longer because I haven't actually done this a whole lot myself. And do you see what I just did? I went to YouTube instead of clicking this button, and I should have just clicked the bookmark that we used earlier. So I need to set up the upload defaults, which I think are in under channel. Yeah, so you click on channel and then upload defaults. And then let's explore this a little bit because this is going to be really useful. So here you have kind of all of the settings that you want to be applied to your videos as a default, and then you'll have to change. So ideally, everything that is the same for every video you have set here, so you only have to change it once instead of doing it over and over and over and over again, okay? So what we need to do here is look at a couple of these. So the default privacy, if you are using scheduled videos, it's a good idea to set it to private. You can still set it to public. What this means is that when you upload a video, it's gonna it's gonna default to that you want to publish it, and then you're gonna have to click one button to publish it. Whereas if you have it set to private, then it's gonna default that you want it to set to private, and you're gonna go through and schedule it at some point, right? So I schedule all my videos now, so I'm gonna set everything to private. And then the category would be in entertainment. And then we want a standard YouTube license. And then for the title, if there's some default title that you use, you should put it in, but the title is going to be a bit different for most of the videos, so I usually use it blank. And then for the description, you want something that talks a little bit about your channel and that kind of thing. At the moment, I'm not sure how I'm going to set up the description. So we can go to my regular YouTube channel, and then I'll show you my description as an example. So here we're going to switch. Actually, I don't need to switch. I can just look at that video I have in the other tab, can't I? Haha. All right, so we're going to go back over here. Here we go. Okay, so here's the description to my other channel. And I think I've actually underestimated descriptions. You really want to use a lot of the description because it's kind of like tags. Like if you see in this section here, the tags are the thing we just researched. The description isn't as direct as tags, but it is factored. So if somebody searches for something, YouTube does actually look in your description to see if you have something relevant to what they're searching for. So it's good to put as much as possible in the description, also because you're allowed to put 5,000 characters, whereas for the tags, you're allowed to put like 700 or something, right? So you really just want to take advantage of it, especially because the only people who are going to actually see it are the people who click on it, right? So typically what people do is they just have a bunch of like links to their other videos or a button to subscribe, which is probably the most important thing, to be honest. And maybe like some links to their playlists or their website and that kind of thing, right? So usually there's, at the top, there's a description of what your specific video is about. And then after that, there is links to the channel and that kind of thing. What we're going to do is make a link that kind of like auto-subscribes if the person clicks on it, right? So that's not the right one. I need to find the right link. This video here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is you need to know the name of your channel, all right? So before we set this up, let's go to our video manager. And then from here, we're going to, no, it's in dashboard, that's right. We're going to make a custom name for our channel, because I don't think we've made one yet. And this is going to mean that someone can type youtube.com/user or /channel and then just type in the channel name, and they're going to be able to manage everything. This isn't what I wanted. Why can I not remember where to go? My channel? Add channels? No, that's not what we want. Why does this not look the way I expect it to? I apologize, guys. I'm doing kind of some of this like as we go. Maybe it's just, oh, I need to click on channel. I think that's it. Yeah, okay, here we go. So, custom thumbnails, oh, I can't get a custom URL yet. Okay. So what we need to figure out is what the channel's just main URL is, okay? Because that's always going to work even when we add a custom URL. But once you reach the criteria, you can get a custom URL, and that's like my other channel has a custom URL, so I can just go to youtube.com/user/my channel name. But that's not going to work here. What we're going to need to do is go, where's the link to my channel? That's here, okay. So we're going to click this. And then this is our channel link. So we can give this to anybody, and then they're going to be able to look at the channel, okay? So what we need to do now is make the subscriber link to it. So all that we need to do is take this link here and then change it. We're going to add this question mark sub confirmation equals 1, okay? So this is going to mean that the link, instead of just getting a link to the channel, they're going to get a link with this button pressed, and then at the beginning here, it will say, do you want to subscribe? So it's going to increase the chance that they subscribe. It's not going to force them to subscribe, but it's going to make it more convenient for them to, that's for sure. So now we're going to go back to our settings because we have this link that we needed to set up in our defaults. And we're going to go to our Creator Studio again, so I need to click this button. Sorry, I know I'm kind of scattered. And now we need to go to our channel, and we're going to click on Upload Defaults again to go back to where we were. Awesome. And, okay, good. So you can make multiple profiles, but we want to make sure that we're editing the default profile. Okay. So our category, we're going to click Entertainment, Standard, and then into the description, we're going to do Video Description. So this is a tag, so I'm going to, whenever I actually make the video, I'm going to click this and then write the actual part of the video here, right? And now what's really important in your video description is to understand that people will only see the first like 2 lines unless they click to see the rest of it. So you're only going to get this part right here basically most of the time. Only a small amount of people are actually going to click on your description and look at it compared to the people who watch your videos. So it's really important to be aware of the information that's here, right? So you can see that in the other, or any video here, like we click here, right? Or we just see this, we haven't clicked anything. We see this brief description here. But then we click show more, then we see way more information, right? So you want to make sure that the most important part of your description is right up there, right? So for us, the most important part of our description is to establish our upload schedule. So we're going to say new videos 2 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay? So it's possible that you should do this later, actually. I use 2 p.m. on my other channel, but my other channel is about tutorials and like learning and that kind of stuff. So maybe it's a different audience than Let's Play, right? So let's go to Google and search for best time to publish Let's Plays on YouTube. See what comes up. So I think they're better to be at night. Interesting. Okay, we're going to go with 6 p.m. Because this is kind of a scene that a lot of kids watch. So if I posted at 2, they're not really back from school yet. But also this varies a lot. You know, 6 p.m. in one country is a completely different time in another country. So you can't control it perfectly, but... Okay, so we want to establish our upload schedule. So new videos, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., 6 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay? And subscribe here. Subscribe here to my channel here. And we're gonna do new Let's Plays. Let's just go with new videos actually. Don't want to constrain myself. Okay. And so I guess because this is a Let's Play, I don't have to worry about this as much. Because they're not going to vary as much as my other YouTube channel. So let's talk a little bit here in the description about what this YouTube channel is. Thanks for checking out my channel. I run another YouTube channel by my full name where I talk about drop shipping and my life and other ways to earn money online. Check that out here. Sweet. So we're just going to change, we're going to copy this link and then change this to user Jack Dermot Pittman. There we go. So that's going to be the link to my main YouTube channel. But they're not going to see that. They're just going to see this first part here, right? This information. Then if they click on more, they're going to see this. This channel, Gully Games, is where I upload Let's Plays about the video games that I enjoy, and where I do videos about my journey making video games. Okay? So this channel is going to consist of those two things. It's going to be me playing video games, and then me doing videos showing like what courses I'm taking, what I'm learning, what I'm working on, what my current projects are. And yeah, all right? So this is the basic description, and that's all we really need, to be honest. Now we need to figure out what tags we want to use. So to do this, we're just going to... All of our videos at first are going to be Let's Plays of Perfect Dark or GoldenEye. So let's set the tags up. And again, you want to make sure that you're using what people are actually searching for, right? So unfortunately, not too many people are searching for GoldenEye, but GoldenEye is probably the biggest tag alone. So we're going to add that at the beginning. GoldenEye. I think I separate everything with commas. I don't completely remember, but we'll see in a second. Okay, so we have GoldenEye, and then what do people search for when they search for GoldenEye? They search for N64, 007, theme, speedrun, and that's about it. So we can use the first four because they're relevant. You know, the music will be playing, and yeah, it's kind of a stretch, but we're going to use all four of these. So now that we've added GoldenEye, we need to add the other full tags, which are GoldenEye. It was GoldenEye N64, right? I think. GoldenEye N64, 007, theme, and speedrun. Okay, so to make this easier, we're going to go N64, 007, theme, speedrun. But now we're going to add this key in front of all of these. Keys are a bit confusing because they're not... Keys can be multiple words. And you want to use a combination of like the single words people are searching for and the phrases that people are searching for. Because if you have a tag that is... I'm saying keys, but I mean tags. When you have a tag that is exactly what someone's searching for, then your video is going to do better, right? So that looks good. GoldenEye, 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 GoldenEye. Okay, awesome. So now what we want to do is add the Let's Plays tags, right? So Let's Play. Let's Play is its own thing that's searched for. So, but do people search for... They actually do the apostrophe? Wow, they do. Huh, that's funny. I always expect people to be lazy. So now we're going to do Let's Play. And now we're going to do Let's Play GoldenEye. Let's Play GoldenEye. And then Let's Play GoldenEye 007 and 64. Let's Play GoldenEye 007. And then Let's Play GoldenEye 007 00 Agent. Okay. Let's play GoldenEye. Let's play GoldenEye 007. Let's play... Sorry, I have a hard time remembering all of these. I keep having to do this again. 007, N64, 00700 agent. Okay. Let's go to the end. Let's play GoldenEye 007. Let's play There we go. Let's play GoldenEye N64. And then 007, 00 agent. And then we're going to add 00 agent here just in case they're searching for it. And then Nintendo 64. And then Nintendo 64 shooter. Shooting games. People search for Nintendo 64 shooting games. Shooter. N64 shoot 'em ups. Shooting games. Okay, shoot 'em up and okay. N64 shooting games. Nintendo 64 shooters. I think that's what it was, right? Nintendo 64. Same thing, shooting games. Okay. Not shooters, shooting games. N64 shoot ups. Shoot 'em ups? That's a thing? N64 shoot 'em ups. Yeah, it is. All right. And then N64 shoot 'em up games. All right, and now GoldenEye gameplay. Here we go. GoldenEye gameplay. GoldenEye what? GoldenEye gameplay. N64 multiplayer. Okay. GoldenEye gameplay. N64. Okay. So that should be enough tags. I hope that's good enough. Now we want people to comment. We want people to view ratings. The video language is in English. We want to allow people to contribute. This content has never aired on television. And yeah, that's fine. Video location. Okay, cool. So now we have everything set up for this default. And this is going to automatically get uploaded as soon as we upload our video. So I already uploaded all the videos, so I'm going to have to apply all of these, right? So let's go over here, dashboard. Now what we want to do is go to, we need to set up our end screens and annotations. So we're going to pick one video, and then we're going to go to our end screens. And I say end screens and annotations, I'm just talking about end screens. Annotations are kind of outdated, but okay. So now let's go add element. This is going to be a long video, isn't it? Yeah. Whew. Okay. I'm realizing that this is going to be like 2 or 3 episodes now. I'm not going to do this all in one sitting. Okay, so what we're going to do next is go to add element here. And what we want is a subscribe button. This is the most important thing, right? So we want a subscribe button there. It says Gully Games. Yay! And that'll show up at this point, so towards the end. And then do we want any other? Let's see, yeah, we're going to add another video that is a video or playlist. And we're going to do the most recent upload. I know I don't have any. Oh, I have to actually set it up first. Oh, great. Best for viewer. Okay, that's fine. I don't have any videos. Okay, so I have to make the videos public before I can do this. Okay. All right, so I think that's enough for this episode. I'm kind of getting too distracted. I need to be on point for you guys. So in the next video, we're going to set up our end screens, our annotations, and our uploading schedule, and then just go through and add thumbnails and do that kind of stuff. Okay? All right, guys. I'll catch you next time. Ciao.